Hey everyone, Tankenstein here. In this video, I've got your gameplay for the BF-109 E-3, the Emil 3. This is a currently Rank 2 battle rating 2.3 fighter in the German Air Force's tech tree, and at least in my opinion, is one of the most special German aircraft in the entire game, simply because this represents the point where we start seeing 20mm cannons becoming equipped to German fighters en masse. That's right, the 20mm MGFF is here. Now, of course, this is going to not be the typical belt-fed, but rather box-fed 20mm cannons. Plus, they don't really have the best ammunition options as well, but they are still a jump up in terms of firepower. More or less, this is going to be about the same as the E1 with its stat card, although it does have a slightly longer takeoff run, oddly enough, but everything else is the same. Now, that being said, I decided, you know what, let's go ahead and make some BF-109 videos because, of course, as far as I know, I've got pretty much every single one, and I kind of want to make a series where, over time, whether it's over a few months or over a year or so, I want to have at least one gameplay for every single BF-109 variant in War Thunder because it's more or less about my favorite type of plane. I mean, you look at it, and it goes all the way from 1.3 BR all the way down to 5.7 BR. It's one of the longest running lines in War Thunder for any type of vehicle. But that being said, let's get into a few matches, see what we could do, and test out these bad boy cannons. Let's get into it. Now, in my opinion, at least, one of the big problems with this... What is going... Okay, I thought he was, like, wigging out. One of the big problems with this vehicle is quite simply that even though, obviously, having 20mm cannons is overall a pretty good thing, they're not all that good for 20mm cannons. They could be a lot better, and more so, I would say, worse yet, is that they really don't have a ton of ammunition. So when you have somebody like me who... I already used up all the ammunition. Gosh darn it. Like, look at that. That was it. That was it. That just outright stinks. So let's go ahead and just hopefully get behind this guy a little bit. But you really have to be selective with your shots with this thing when you're using the 20s. And you pretty much almost always have to, like, for non-surefire hits, you pretty much have to exclusively use the LMGs. That's pretty much it. Now, at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and go after his engines at this point, if I can help it. There we go. Now, the LMGs are actually not all that bad if you can target enemies well enough. You know, if you are good at pinpointing and, like, localizing damage, if that makes any level of sense. Kind of like what I just did, but a little bit better than how I just did it. It's just that, again, these 20mm cannons, they're not very reliable, and they don't really have great ammunition options. It's just a whole bunch of things, right? And it's really the main reason why this is the same exact BR, again, despite being a 20mm cannon-equipped variant of the BF-109, or I guess ME-109, someone would say. It's the same BR as the E1. The same exact BR, so it's like, there's a reason for it. The only real difference is in AB, where this is a slightly higher BR than the other variant, the E1, and that's because you can reload in air, which gives it some sort of an advantage. So let's go ahead and see if we can actually shoot this guy down with my LMGs. I see no reason why not. There we go. Not too shibby-dibby-dab. We do have a P-51. In some ways, I almost kind of feel better flying this thing with only LMGs because I don't have to focus on the mediocre HMG or the mediocre 20s. Like, these are... It's funny because the MG-151s, the 20s, are some of the best 20mm cannons in the game. They are just fantastic. Whereas the MGFF, with the combined ammo options, are just not that good. It's just kind of funny how you have that dynamic. So just based on a vague outline that almost kind of looks like a float plane, maybe a PBY, PBM, farts. Anyways, I'm going to try to shoot at him, take him down. Not sure if it's going to work. Again, these 20mm cannons are probably at best described as unreliable. It just sucks that you don't get the MG-151s, but if these were MG-151s, this would easily be 2.7, 3.0, if not even higher than that. Like, it's that much of an upgrade over these. Plus, these are wing-mounted, which is also kind of bad. You know, you want them closer to the wing roots. But let's go ahead and try to take this guy out. Fire some LMGs at first. Maybe hit an engine. Probably not hit anything, actually. Because I'm just that bad, I guess, at shooting. Okay. Got an engine hit. And have no ammo left, but I do have a guy behind me. Believe that SPD is not even trying to go for me. What in the heck? But again, as I said before, these things, they are very, very iffy when it comes to reliable damage. Like, in some ways, I would almost, again, rather have 4 LMGs rather than these. Now, of course, I'd rather have more ammunition for the LMGs, or, better yet, some of those good old German HMGs. That was a fuel tank hit. He might not die, but hopefully he will. But again, there's just so many things with these MGFF cannons where it's like, they're questionable at best, might be a good way to put it. And you think that you're getting this big upgrade when you see 20mm, but you're not, unfortunately. Like, if you want, I mean, I've got my BF-109 E1 matches where I actually do quite well. Okay, I do not know how Buffalo's catching up to me. But he is fast, so I'm going to have to brake here. Turn down a bit. Hope that this BF-109E helps me out. Put these flaps on. Get a few shots off. Got a nice hit. Not much damage, of course, because these are LMGs. It's just kind of funny in a way, because, like, you almost kind of expect Germans to be better equipped when it comes to firepower. And again, they are late war. They are fantastic. But in these early war variants of the BF-109, it's just, like, pretty limited. Like, you're almost kind of having to work on, like, pilot... Ooh, that's ugly. You almost kind of have to pilot snipe in a way. You know, it's just a really weird thing. And I know I'm not mocking you, my man, in the BF-109 E3, because you did help me. I do appreciate that greatly. Okay, we have that P40F. He has come back around. I do have a bit of an energy advantage on him. Hopefully once he reaches apex, I should be able to hit him a bit, do some nice damage. And there we go. Got the cooling system. This is at least going to be a nice assist. At this BR, again, as I probably have mentioned many times before, I really don't care if I get... Ooh, that was ugly gunmanship. You really shouldn't care if you're a higher BR player whether or not you get an assist, because, you know, these players, they want, like, your allies are, you know, most of the time they're new players. It's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, do I deserve this kill? Sure. Okay. Am I going to count that as a kill in my own personal book? Yes. But if I don't get it, I'm not going to be upset. He's probably dead here. Ooh, this guy is sneaky. I like it. Although I did just pull a stupid move right there. He's got to die now. He's got to die. This guy is a survivor, man. Okay, I got an assist. So that said, not too bad. 3 kills, 1 assist. I don't suspect I will be killing anyone else, especially with this much overcast. It's just impossible to see above the clouds. And who else is there? And now, if there are other enemies that I end up killing, I'll definitely let you guys see. But the first match was more like me, I guess, kind of giving an explainer about this vehicle. Whereas the second match, I feel like, is a little bit more fun. Because, of course, in my opinion, getting kills and assists and just confronting the enemy is a more fun thing. You know, I don't know about you guys, but I would really love to see the Messerspit come to War Thunder. And if you guys are wondering what that is, it's pretty much a Spitfire with a Daimler-Benz engine in it that the, you know, of course, the BF-109s would have had. So the Germans actually captured a Spitfire, and they put one of those in it. Ooh, very nice. Got myself a 4th kill. And, of course, another assist. And again, if I haven't already said it, this is the same match as you saw before. Now, we do have a final person here in, like, the F-2222, whatever the heck that plane is. Oh, yeah, it is the F-2222. Huh. Look at that. But I only have about half my ammunition left, and that is a pretty steep climb. Unfortunately, the engine on this is not really capable of doing that, so I'm going to have to go side climb for a little bit. See if we can make it up. Okay, we got the Frenchman in my sights. Let's see what we can do with him. Gonna start by shooting off some LMGs, see if we can get a lucky hit. Apparently not. Now, of course, we shoot... Oh, wow, I took out a pilot. I suppose they have numerous. But these things are pretty slow. Hopefully, I can make up for it a little bit here. Got the kill! 5th kill of the match. That said, let's get into the final match, see what we could do. But again, pretty deadly aircraft. You just have to make the most of those 20s. So, as per tradition, this is a relatively low BR aircraft, and thus we are in a B for the final match. That's right, arcade battles, and this is 2.7 BR, believe it or not, if I haven't already mentioned it. And the reason being is because, unlike in RB, you can reload mid-air with this, which provides a substantial boost to the effectiveness of the 20mm cannons. I mean, like, seriously, like, a real nice boost. So, we have ourselves possibly a kill. This guy, for some reason, had a bomb equipped. Not sure why, but as you can see, top left, I am now reloading. I only have like a 22 second reload time, which is nice. So, we're going to go for this Dornier 17 or the V156, B1, whatever the heck that thing is. Well, it doesn't really matter if they have offensive armament if they're not going to use it. So, let's just keep on attacking. But he does have defensive armament. That is for damn sure. You want to get underneath guys like this? That doesn't sound right. But you know what I mean. So we have ourselves a kill. Took a little bit of damage to an aileron. Not too bad. Go ahead and repair in mid-air. Reload again mid-air because, of course, that is very, very important. If you have an advantage, take advantage of your advantage. Right? That makes sense. It makes sense in my mind to say it like that. So we have a whole bunch of enemy planes down here. None of my allies, however. So I'm going to go for this Hurricane. He is flying slow. Then if I can, going for that HS-129. Got a kill. And now you want to dive down. Now, one of the great things about this aircraft... Oof, that was not good. One of the great things about this aircraft is that it is a fantastic... I mean, all BF-109s are fantastic boom and zoom aircraft. More so FW-190s, but this is pretty damn good as well. So this guy is not paying attention. He must not be playing. I don't even know. Does it really matter? And again, being that this is low BR, we'll just see what we can do. If we do well, we do well. I feel like I did decently enough in my RB matches to, you know, to feel pretty decent about myself, so to speak. So I'm not complaining here. That yak is going to get on me. I'm not doing anything smart here, by the way. Got a crit, got a kill. Let's turn around. That yak is probably on me. Yes, he is. Well, maybe. I don't even know. I've been saved. So let's go and hopefully take him out. Now, again, this thing is phenomenal on a dive. I don't know how before, but I was caught, or captured. I was attacked and caught in a dive, actually, by a buffalo. But, you know, for the most part, BF-109s, at least once you start getting up into higher BR versions, they are really, really good in dives. More so, again, the FW-190s, but these as well. And also the ME-262s are phenomenal in dives. Boom and zoom all the way. Excellent. But thus far, not doing too poorly. 4 kills, 2 assists. We'll see exactly how far we can go. But as long as I can get a pilot snipe with these LMGs, I should be okay to use them. But it's essentially the same exact armament as you'd be getting with the B1. And also... yeah. This is skeeving me out a little bit. And, oh... This is not good, guys. Okay, let's turn. But, and also the A variant. So I think this might be my final call here. If they have anything to say about it. I'm now surrounded, but at least I have an assist coming from this P400. Maybe a kill. We'll have to wait and see. At some point, you just kind of stop caring. But either way, 5 kills, 2 assists, not too bad. At least 1 more assist on the way. Thanks so much for watching. If you guys don't mind, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing. 6 kills, not too shibby-dibby-dabby for 1 life, and kind of spending the last portions of it in the middle of an enemy furball. But that said, thanks again, and I'll see you all on the other side. Take care, everyone.